Yo, what's going on, guys? It's Opium, back with another pick'em video for today. I hope everyone had a great Thursday night watching football. Unfortunately, Garrett Wilson chalked, so these were the video picks from the first video. So I'm not going to go over too much. I already recapped this in another video, but Garrett Wilson, he's not beating the wide receiver 2 allegations out there in New York, but that's fine. We still cashed a 1.5x, and that is profit. So, it could have been a 5x with Varsho with the DMP, but, I'll take my money how I can get it. If we go to the Discord, we had a good night last night, so you can check the picket. 10.3 units is really 9.3. It didn't process a bet that was going on late at night that chalked. But, 125 ROI, a small sample size for one day, but, if you're able to profit 10 units every day, which you're not, but a 10-unit day, you 10x your money. If you're joining a free Discord, you really can't beat that. We can go over the slips that hit. So, we had the Breece Hall discount and the Joey Slide for minus 102. The under, a lot of people were on the over because of the last 5, but the value was on the under, so we played the under and we cash. We hit the 6x with tennis. Aaron Rodgers needed 1 yard. Sent this out in the Discord. Both were Discord picks, not video. And we had the taco slip that hit for a nice little 9-unit day. We have these 2 slips we're sitting on. So tennis chalked 0.4x back. So we only lose about half a unit. And then this is also one of the video picks for today. If Dylan Raiola throws 2 touchdowns, we 2 extra money right here. So let's just get into the picks for today. Go to open lineups. Cool. So we're going to go stack some baseball with college football. No NFL. I am sending in NFL picks in the Discord. So if you want to tailor the early value, go ahead and do that. Sometimes Sunday morning, all the value is gone and you're just forced with not the best props in the world. Sometimes the value's there on Sunday morning. But, you should check throughout the week for NFL Sunday picks. So let's get into these baseball picks first. So before I mention these, actually, so about my free Discord, we're running a little giveaway. So let me pull this up. So right now, Dabble, if you sign up with my code OPNDFS on Dabble, no deposit required. You just get a free $25. If you're in my Discord and show me proof that you signed up with my code, I will enter your name twice in a free giveaway for another $25. And then starting October 1st, if we can double the amount of people in the Discord, I'll be giving out another $25. So signing up on Dabble, free $25 to play with. If you join the Discord and show me proof, you have another chance for $25. So, you're at a chance of $50 free just by joining my Discord and signing up on Dabble. So there's not really a better deal than that. It takes 5 seconds to click through all the links and literally zero of your money. So, join the free Discord. It's a great time. Cashing out slips, 10-unit days, all for free right now. So make sure you get in that. But now we can get into MLB. So if we pull up, let me find it. So Corbin Carroll, first pick. So you can see some books got this minus 160, which is basically a little bit over 2-to-1 odds. Pretty insane if you ask me. So let's pull up Corbin Carroll. So just off odds alone, you can play this, but we'll get into some stats. So 5 out of 10 recently, last 20, 11 out of 20 right-handers. 13 of 20 last 5. I don't really care about that, but they have a good matchup against Colin Ray. He has a hit and an RBI in his recent game against them. And he's hitting 234 against righties, which is skewed because he started out this season literally terrible. And the last, post-All-Star break, he's been one of the best players in the MLB. Colin Ray just got absolutely smacked around by the Giants last game. So, he might be shaky. He's an all right pitcher, but, the Diamondbacks are, scoring the most amount of runs right now in baseball. And then the other stack we're going with is Ketel Marte over 1.5 HR. If you're not familiar with baseball, the dude's a stud. You can see right here. 3 at-bats, 3 hits in all of them with a home run. Against righties, not as well, but an 802 OPS is still way above league average. And, if they put a lefty in there in the bullpen, he might be a lock to just go hit a home run. So, last 10, last 20, he's been coming back from injury, a little ankle injury. Last 5, 3 of 5. So that's what I like to see. 2024 against righties, 56%. When they win by 2, this is 76. So they're not winning games unless he steps up in the plate. And based on some of the odds I'm seeing, I wonder if he's even still up. I'm sure he is. I made this slip literally like 5 minutes ago. But, yeah, so minus 125, minus 120, minus 155. We could pull up baseball, see where they're hitting at in the lineup. So let me find this game. There we go. I guess I can't see. We'll pull up MLB RotoWire for y'all. I'm sure Corbin's leading off and Marte's hitting second. That's usually how it goes. But yeah, Marte first, Corbin second. So if they're in the lineup together, they're more likely to hit each other in, score runs. Less the rest of the lineup, Josh Bell, Christian Walker, Randall Grichuk, Eugenio Suarez has been absolutely insane. McCarthy and Perdomo are good contact guys, so maybe when the lineup flips, we can get an RBI or something like that. So, it's a good correlation. PrizePicks doesn't nerf MLB correlation, so if you ever want to play MLB correlation, this is the place to do it. So we can see for the third stack for baseball, Zach Gallen over 32 fantasy scores. So we can see on DGF. So these aren't real lines. So basically what DraftKings and Caesars does is they'll take the probability of their strikeouts, their outs, their earned runs, and the probability of them getting a quality start and a win, and then they form the fantasy score like that. So PrizePicks has it at 32, and DraftKings and Caesars has it at 33.5 or higher. So if we keep going and pull up, like I showed before, if Ketel Marte, if he gets 1.5 HRR and a win, he goes over 70% of the time. So we pull up Zach Gallen, over 32 fantasy score. So last 10, 5 out of 10. Last 20, 5 out of 10. Last 3, 3 of 5. He also started out slow like this entire Diamondbacks team, but post All-Star break, they're going crazy. So if we look, so we can see the spread. Arizona is favored to win by 1.5 runs. When they win by 1.5, he's going over his fantasy score 9 out of 12 games. And we can even see some matchups like the Yankees, Baltimore, Oakland when they were hot. Recently 55, 52, 42. So he's looking like the old Zach Gallen. When they just win 11 to 16, they're favored to win. We can check what the money line is for them. Minus 145 money line, so 2-1 odds for them to win this game. So if we factor in, if the Diamondbacks are going to win this game, which they're favored to, it's more likely that Marte and Corbin Carroll are scoring runs. And if they're scoring runs, then Zach Gallen is more likely to get a win and pitch farther in the game. And for a 3-man correlation stack, if they're not going to nerf me, or it's a 9x because I did a 5-man flex, but you can run this as a 4-man and get the full 10x. If they're not going to nerf me and the other sportsbooks are going to nerf my payout to the dirt, this is just clear value with the player props and the correlation. So let's get into some the college football games tonight. So we got Raiola, who's literally just wannabe Patrick Mahomes, but I can't lie, he's been dealing. So we can see over 1.5, 53.27% chance to hit. FanDuel minus 130, minus 130, minus 135. So good juice. That's the number one tip. Trusting Vegas, because what this is saying is PrizePicks has him going over and under 1.5 touchdowns as a 50% prop, but the sports books have it as minus 130, which is a little under 2-1. It's like 1.5 to 1 basically. So if these books are going to pay you like 1.5 to 1 odds to play the prop, but PrizePicks is only going to pay me, PrizePicks is going to pay me like it's a 50-50 prop, I'm getting clear value on PrizePicks compared to the book. So that's kind of how you want to attack DFS apps. So let's switch the outlier page to college football. Pull up Raiola. That's passing touchdowns over 1.5. So, in 3 games he's gone over 2 twice, and then this game against Colorado they had like a pick 6, and it was just ugly. So, Raiola has the talent. Illinois is 30, but they haven't really played anybody. And if I pull up the spread, they're like 7.5 point favorites. I mean, and the total's 42.5. So that's not low at all. That's pretty a little above average for a spread. And they're favored to win by a touchdown. So if they're gonna win by throwing touchdowns, they're gonna win by a touchdown. I expect Raiola to throw for 2, and the sports book backs me up on that. And then the last college football pick is in the same game. We're going to go to Zachariah Franklin. So under 4.5, FanDuel -132, and then Bovada -135. So not a lot of books have this out right now because they're just taking it off. -137 odds, 53.72% chance to hit. Let's pull up Franklin. So like I said, in this spread, right, -7.5. They're favored to win. Nebraska is, so Illinois is not. And the spread is 42.5, which is, a little above average, but Illinois is favored to lose and scored least amount of points. So Zachariah Franklin on the offense, he might not see the same amount of, same amount of volume. But, he's been over 2 out of the 3 games this year. But the main reason why I like this is because I forgot his name, but Nebraska has a corner who is going to go, not number 1 overall, but they're going to go, he's going to be in like the first round. He had a pick 6 in that. He had a pick 6 in that game against Nebraska. Yeah, Tommy Hill. So this guy, he's, an NFL caliber cornerback going against a receiver who is favored to lose their game by a touchdown. They might only put up 2 scores, and, if you got to move down the field, you got to catch passes. So, the sports books are thinking, it's a good chance that this guy goes under. And, let's correlate that with Raiola scoring and Illinois not going to be able to move the ball. And that's our little 3-man for baseball correlated, and then our 2-man for the same game parlay against Nebraska and Illinois. So let's just wrap this video up. Keep it quick so you can get these. These lines are pretty juiced, so they're going to be moving quick. And just one more time for the people who sticked around at the end. 10 units last night, 9 units last night. And we're doing a Discord giveaway, so there's no reason not to join the Discord. You have a chance to have $25, talk to people who like sports, and it'll be a good time, and you can win free money. So why not join and help the community out? And let's catch these videos picks. Appreciate everyone watching, and I'll see y'all next time.